From under the bridge to around the town, this is the Prattle Pros. So get your ears close to your speakers and button up those britches for a good time.
It's Prattle Pros. Welcome to Prattle Pros.
Oh, now?
Hello.
Can we do this again and this time listen?
No. I want to keep that one.
No.
I did that on purpose.
No. That was really rough. Welcome to Prattle Pros. We have a guest today. His name is Isaac. We'll get in with him in just a minute. We do want to kick off a little bit first and talk about politics and religion.
Prattle Pros!
What shall we talk about first?
Good luck, Isaac.
Man, yeah, this is
gonna be a good one.
And then we're going to talk about sports.
Let's talk about theocracy.
So speaking of sports, did you guys see that Wayne Gretzky got overtaken with the goals? His goal record?
Ovechkin he has it now. So
I haven't introduced you yet, Isaac.
Does that mean not speak yet?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my cue.
Rude.
You're not doing a good job.
Alex Ovechkin.
You're
Is
just
that his
gonna
name?
sit there and listen, I guess.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Isaac. You can chime in. I'm just being.
Alex Ovechkin.
Alex Ovechkin. Did you see that game, Isaac?
No, I did not.
You didn't?
I try to watch hockey every now and then. It's just hard when you don't have the channels to watch it, and then usually like on some sketchy.
What's really amazing is that he overtook the record in the exact same number of games that Gretzky did.
That is actually,
and he overtook
crazy.
it by one. What are the odds of that happening? So
74-6.
Yeah, that's made up. So Isaac is joining us from Bloomington, Illinois, and he is a very good guy. He's very funny. So we're going to delve into some of his nuances. Is that a good word, Isaac?
Yeah. We could use that.
Your nuances. But first, Jason, what happened in the news this week that caught your eye?
A fly.
All right, I shouldn't have asked you.
No,
Sarah,
you should not have.
What caught your eye in the news this week, Sarah? We should call this segment "In the News with Prattle Pros." All right,
I like
Sarah.
that.
Okay, we'll use that.
You're gonna got to keep that voice though too.
What's in the news this week, Sarah?
I haven't really watched any news, so the only thing I saw was the NBA guy that like fell on his face.
That's pretty bad.
She had the same answer as me, but it was longer.
Yeah.
Okay, can you elaborate a little bit more for our listeners?
Yeah, what was his name again, Jason?
He's one of the rookies for Memphis
Grizzlies.
Yeah,
and he was like going up to dunk, and the other team kind of accidentally knocked his feet out from under him.
Yeah, saw the whole team.
And he landed right on his face.
Yep.
Knocked him out.
In between the whole team.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, who was it that he got underneath his legs?
They were just going. He wasn't doing it on purpose or anything, but
no, he was running next to him, and he went in for a dunk, and then he slid underneath the rim. He had grabbed on.
Yeah, he like grabbed, but the other guy like hit his legs.
Yeah,
and then he landed on his. That's all
I hit my my head on the rim once when I was younger.
You got up that high?
Yeah,
you were
see
dunking?
how my hair is not growing right here? That's because that's where I hit the rim.
Oh.
Yeah, he broke the backboard.
I actually hit it twice on this side too.
Perfect.
It's weird.
Evens out.
I was laying up on one side and I got too high, and then I'm like, I got to do the other side.
Yeah, you got to practice left and right.
Yeah, I know. Isaac.
Wow.
Yes.
What happened in the news that caught your eye this week?
Did you hear about the Weezer's bassist wife?
Oh, I did see that too.
That was insane.
Yeah, I kind of saw something about that too. I forgot about that.
Wait, what?
So basically, the bassist for Weezer
Yeah.
his wife got shot by the police.
Whoa.
She's fine. She's fine. But I
It's
guess
just
there
a
was like
flesh
a
wound.
I guess there was like a bunch of cop cars and helicopters flying around their neighborhood. So the wife came outside with a gun, and the cops obviously were like, "What are you doing with a gun?" So they think like she's doing something.
Of course.
And they don't. There's both things. They say she shot first, and they shot her. But regardless, she was shot, but she's fine. And Weezer's playing in Coachella this weekend.
Yeah, they
So,
just finished playing actually.
Did they?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is he the original bassist? One of the
Yeah,
original guys?
I think it's one of the original guys.
Because I know lead guitarist and of course River Phoenix has been around since the beginning.
Yeah.
The drummer quit early on.
I wonder if they sang the song, "Do you want to destroy my sweater?"
After getting
Probably.
shot,
Yeah,
they probably sang it because it was in the set list.
that's what I'm thinking. Wait, no. All right. Good news.
Good
Isaac.
news.
So yeah, that's good news.
You
Right.
got
Everyone's
a guy who
like,
slammed his head, a fly, a human who became a fly. I forgot about that part.
What? All right. Anyway, let's kick things off with Isaac.
Okay.
Isaac is in school at
Mhm.
Illinois State University. The mascot is the Mighty Mighty Beavers.
The Redbirds.
Same thing. Redbirds.
Different beaver.
They're both mighty mighty. So, Isaac, let's start with the big stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
why
is-
would a beaver be in Illinois?
I think we have beavers here.
Yeah, there's beavers there. There's water. They build dams all over the place.
They live in Oregon. That's the only place they live.
That's a college. And they're not mighty mighty. Those ones.
They are. That's like the mighty. The mighty.
No,
Ducks.
all they do is swoosh. Swoosh.
Swoosh.
Yeah, because Nike sponsors them. The guy from Nike went to school there.
Oh, you're thinking
Oh.
of the Oregon Ducks, not the Oregon State Beavers.
It's the same state.
True, and they're only 30 miles from each other.
Yeah, I'm sure there's beavers all over the place at wherever that was. Anyway.
Yeah, because the Ducks and Beavers are always fighting.
I swear my IQ is 40. Isaac, let's start with the big stuff.
Okay.
The absolute worst experience you've had. I'm not going to say where you work because that we don't want to put that out,
Okay.
but you work at a convenience store. What is the absolute worst customer experience you've had working at your convenience store?
So this is kind of a gross story. if
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, but be honest.
I will.
No
will.
names. No names.
I don't
unless,
know the names. to
Unless
be
it's
honest.
Steve. We want to hear everything about
Yeah,
Steve.
I can give fake names, but I'm just gonna.
Unless
I'm
it's
just gonna tell
Steve.
It's gross. I've never worked with a Steve in my life.
You're supposed to go with it, Isaac. Just go with it.
Okay, so it's me and Steve were working, and I'm sitting in like our office because our office has like cameras to like show the store, and I just was not feeling good, so I think I was just eating like soup and crackers just at the register. It was like a dead day. So I'm just watching the security cameras, and I see this old lady sprint into the store, run straight to the bathroom.
Wait, do I have to censor this?
Maybe
Hi.
that's it's gonna go. Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay, we'll see. And I'm sitting there, and she runs in the bathroom really quick, and not even like 30 seconds later, she leaves. And she was running the entire time that she was out of the bathroom.
What was she running? Was she
You'll
running
see.
like a register, or was she?
No, she was just a customer. This was just a customer walking in and just beeline straight to the bathroom.
Oh, she's walking, or is she running?
running. And that's what
Okay.
caught me off guard because I was like, oh my goodness, like I hope she's okay, whatever. And I go in the bathroom after her, and she used the bathroom on top of the toilet lid, didn't even mind to open it, wiped, left it on the floor, and sprinted back out of the store as
Oh
fast as
my
possible.
gosh.
Wow. And on this episode of Prattle Pros, we're going to talk about personal hygiene.
And I was just
Jeez.
so taken aback because I think this is probably when I was like 16 or 17. And so I'm like one of the youngest at the store, if not
Oh
the youngest.
no. Did you
And nobody
puke?
wants no, I didn't puke, but nobody wanted to clean it. And so I had to clean it, and that was horrible. There was also one other time, also in the bathroom. The bathroom at a convenience store is the worst place
Yeah.
to be assigned to.
Yeah.
This one's a little bit more scary. Thankfully, nothing happened though. But
Man, I'd go get a leaf blower and like blow it. And, like,
Oh.
That
I'm
would
gonna tell
make
you-
it worse.
Yeah.
that's even a bigger problem.
oh yeah, I guess it would.
Yeah.
Huh?
And since we have like the paper towel dispensers, people they'll pull the paper towels out and they'll land on the floor or whatever. And so it's the
They
end of my
pull the
shift.
paper towels out, and then lay it on the floor.
Well, it's like sometimes they just grab like a little piece of one. And so when they went to go grab another one, it'll just fall off. So there's just paper towels on the floor.
Oh, the paper towels are on the floor.
Yeah.
Like the people don't lay on the floor.
Yes. No, the people are not on the floor.
Yeah, they use the
And-
paper towels as a bed.
You
I
really
don't-
think
that
that
would
was a
not
serious
be-
question, you guys?
not
You guys are
hygienic
killing
enough.
me.
I did.
And so then I'm grabbing all these paper towels and I'm kind of shoving them in the garbage, like just putting my whole hand in the garbage. And we have clear garbage bags from where we work in the bathrooms. And I lift the bag up and there was just needles in the bag. And I was like,
Sick. Did you get poked?
no, I didn't get poked. This is like my first week at Casey's.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like- That could have been life changing, like ruined my life, horrible.
Big
thing.
time.
And so now I just don't even bother pushing down the garbage. And
Never use your hands with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
that
That's
was
scary.
might be.
horrifying.
Wow.
If you'd gotten poked by that, you might be a junkie right now.
That or Magic Johnson. There's no in between.
Yeah.
So suddenly you'd get good at basketball. I wanna get poked. All right. All
Or
right.
Magic
So that was a good story. Okay. Speaking of Illinois, so you're from Illinois. You're a couple
Right.
hours outside of Chicago.
Now I am, yeah.
Now you are. You've only ever lived in Chicago or Illinois.
Illinois, yeah.
Scale of 1 to cornfield.
Mm.
How Midwestern are you really?
I would say probably about a
1?
7. No, a 7. I feel like a 7's a good appropriate answer because
Okay.
I feel like once you start getting Illinois is a weird spot because if you start going south, they act like they're like the actual South. And then if you start going east or west, you start getting more of like the Midwest or even north, even like Wisconsin and Minnesota. That's like the stereotypical.
Okay.
Midwest.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say field, not 7. On a scale of 1 to cornfield.
Just field. Like
Yeah.
5, right in the middle. Recently plowed.
Corn or field.
Recently plowed field.
I'm just picturing Isaac with a old 1800 style hat with a piece of wheat. My
Pitchfork.
name's Isaac.
Well, I'm picturing him with a wife that's a little bit shorter than him, and he's holding like a
The pitchfork and
pitchfork.
With the overalls on. And...
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's true. Isaac, do you have a girlfriend that's shorter than you?
I do not. Maybe like I don't know if we want to get into it. Maybe like no, I think she's the same height. I don't know. I'm not
Yeah, I
gonna
think
say
it's,
that
Is
she's-
she?
it's
I was gonna
really
say,
close. It's
I'm not
really
even gonna say that
close.
she's like a quarter inch smaller than me, but we're right neck and neck.
I've never met your girlfriend.
Yeah, but who cares about in that picture?
That is not true.
He could stand on like a
A box of milk crate.
box or something.
Yeah.
So let's
Where she
get
can
that
bend her
done.
knees.
That's
Okay.
a Prattle Pros thing.
All right, let's do. Okay, Isaac. So for our
Let's do-
listeners, everybody knows,
Mm.
well, maybe they don't. Before a guest comes on, we do send them out a little questionnaire to learn a little bit about our guests before they come on. Now, we've known Isaac for 2 decades.
2?
something like that.
Not quite 2 decades.
Close.
About a fourth of that, but
It's
nonetheless
been a long
long
time.
time. It's a long time.
In dog years, it's like 2 decades.
Yeah.
So we've known you for a long time.
It's 2 decades. It's like his entire life.
And one of the
It's-
things that I remember is when you were talking about, years ago, you were talking about your brother that was investing in Ethereum and different things in the stock. Well, an
Yeah.
interesting thing you put, if you were a millionaire,
Mhm.
this really caught my eye, you would invest in the stock market
Mhm.
and take care of your family
Mhm.
if you had $10 million.
Yep.
So here's my question.
Mhm.
This is going to put you on the spot. Are you ready? Do you
I'm
want to
ready.
hear it?
Yep.
All right, we'll see if you want to answer it. You can
Okay.
hear it all you want, but which family member gets a house first?
Okay. If we're talking like parent wise, I think I'd have both parents, I think right off the bat would have to get their own home.
Okay.
After that, I would say probably my oldest sister. She probably gets the home first. She's the oldest. She's had to deal with a lot more. I think it's only fair. And then my
Okay.
older brother. And honestly, I think maybe my youngest sister, my little brother, he's fine. I'm telling you,
Okay.
he's gonna be fine. I do not need to buy him a house. He'll
Okay.
be just all right.
So you took care of those. Now, which one just gets a solid high five?
Who all the people probably that I've worked with, coworkers, people that I don't really know. I think that is where you just
No, we're talking family members. Family members.
family members. Okay.
Family member that just
I want to
needs a
make
high
this
five.
so
Okay.
uncomfortable.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
It's like
Probably
when
probably my little brother then. Probably Javi.
you just give him a high five.
I think so.
It's-
I think Javi's gonna end up just fine, and I don't think he needs a house. And I think he knows that too. I
yeah,
think it'll
he's
be
pretty
a
smart. Yeah.
pretty fair high five trade.
Okay. That is a good trade. A high five for
But
probably
if he
give him
gets 10 million before I do,
Is-
it does not work the same.
no, it doesn't.
I'm expecting a house.
No, it doesn't. You'll have to get him a new car or something, right? All right. Which one gets the $10 Starbucks card? $10. We don't want to do 15. That's too much.
Jordan.
Jordan?
Right off the rip.
That'll be enough for her.
That's
What
funny.
she wants.
She's totally fine with that. Oh, that's funny. Okay. You've invested.
Mm.
And this is another one of these, to be totally real.
Mm.
After investing,
Mm.
you've made some money.
Mm.
What's the first dumb purchase you'd make just for fun?
Who? Honestly, probably a golf cart, like a really
Like a
souped-up
souped
golf
up one?
cart. Yeah, and then just like hopefully have a house that has a lot of land or something. If not, just go to a golf course and just goose that thing. Just let it go. Maybe move to Florida. You can just do that all over the streets. That's fine.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Maybe
that's a
grab
good-
an alligator and a snake and throw it in the back.
I would try. I don't know how well
luck.
that would work.
Yeah. There's no
I
try.
might be
dude.
retiring a little earlier than I want if I'm grabbing alligators.
Oh, yeah. You'd be a wrangler.
No camera on you. You're just sitting there wrestling alligators.
It's just on the side of the
Yeah,
freeway.
just love of the game.
Mom,
Just-
Not even
what's
trying
that
to make
guy
money.
doing?
Just love of the game.
And then they'll make a movie about you.
Yeah.
What is this guy doing? He just wrestles them until they tap out and then he just leaves. This one winked at me funny, so I gotta let him go. But this one over here is a
There's
big
this-
one.
There's this dude that goes to like the Amazon. I think he's from the Florida Everglades. And he's some young dude, but that's literally all he does. Like he will pick up any kind of alligator, crocodile, electric eel, snake. He does not care. He'll walk through barefoot and he'll just take like 1 minute clips of him just
Electric eel.
picking up everything.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
It's
That's
actually pretty
awesome.
insane.
That's awesome.
He needs to go after stingrays.
Now I want to ask Sarah this
Rest in
question.
peace, Steve Irwin.
Yeah, that's not too early anymore. The Steve Irwin joke is allowed to happen now.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
His son took over though. His son took over. Steve
His son
Irwin.
did take over.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, so his daughter too.
Yeah.
And
Bindi.
I don't know if she's bendy or not.
I thought that was her name, but I don't know.
Mindy?
Oh,
Bindi.
Oh.
That
Like
was
Wendy.
his wife or his. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anywho,
Sarah, I want to ask you the same question.
What question?
You had $10 million. What's your first dumb purchase?
Oh, jeez.
Dumb purchase.
I don't ever really buy dumb purchases, I don't think so.
Okay,
I don't
so
think I'd
it'll be a
buy
smart
anything
purchase
dumb.
for you, but it would be one that you would just splurge. Let's just rephrase it.
It would probably be an expensive pair of pants or something. That's pretty dumb.
with holes in
Wait,
the
so you have $10 million and you're gonna
Yeah.
go buy yourself
I'd
an
probably go
$80
buy
pair
some
of pants.
shoes or pants or something.
The
Yeah.
shopping spree.
Yeah, yeah. Shopping spree. She'll buy 2. Isaac. Oh, Jason. What's your $10 million splurge?
Do you remember those football fields that ran on electric, and players would move when you plug it in?
They vibrate.
Yeah.
Bzzz.
I'd buy 18 of those.
One was
Why
not
18?
enough.
Yeah. Why 18? One for every 18th day of the month.
And then I throw it away.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 12. One for every 18th day of the month.
That is, I do have to say, that's truly a dumb purchase.
I don't even. Well, so what is it? Is it like a toy?
It's like a foosball table, I guess.
Okay.
But there's no bars or foos players, and it's not soccer.
No, it's football, and you just plug it in, and it does a shaking, and the players just go everywhere.
They vibrate, and it's super loud.
Yeah.
So it's like no skill. It's like you take 52 cards and you throw them and say, okay, I get the one that lands as a king. It's like there's no skill.
Okay.
Before you turn it on, though, you line them up in like a formation, and you turn it on, and they all bounce around. And when your guy falls over, that's the end of that play.
18 is a lot.
So you just take that guy off, continue play, and the next one you just continue like that?
Yeah, it's
No,
horrible.
that's American Gladiator. This is football. They just put the football player back up.
Oh,
and they run the
can I go again? Because I'd rather have an American Gladiator team.
play. My gosh.
What about you?
Me?
And I'd have all the family go through, fight each American Gladiator.
I would, if I had $10 million, I would splurge and I would train to ride up into space on a Dragon space capsule. Just like some of these other billionaires have done, where they just hitch a ride on the SpaceX and they go up and they spacewalk. And
You'd go to Mars.
They haven't done that yet, though.
yes, they have.
Oh.
You'd go to
Quite a few
Mars.
times. There's been all sorts of civilian launches.
Just to go to space where zero gravity.
You'd go, hey, Elon, come here. I got a couple million.
Yep.
How about
It's,
I go to Mars?
All cash. Just
Isaacman.
Oh, okay.
Those are $1 bills, doofus. That's like $20. Show me the real money.
That's
Well, I have a $100 bill over here. Yeah, well,
He
there's
sounds just like Elon Musk.
like this. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would spend it like that. If I could go to Mars, I would totally use some of that millions to pay the way to Mars. I would love to do that. Love it.
I don't know. I probably would not want to go on Mars right away. I'd probably let them figure out what's happening first. And then
Well, they're
do it.
sending a whole starship full of robots to Mars first. Did you know that?
I did not know that. No.
All those Optimus robots. He's loading up the whole starship full of that and supplies and stuff, and they're off they go, and they're gonna set everything up, and then humans get there. All right, so that's what I would do with $10 million.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac,
Yes.
you have a t-shirt business?
Trying.
Are you really? I did not know this. Why did I not know this?
I just recently started. I had to buy all this stuff. I had to watch a bunch of videos and a bunch of other things just to get ready for it. but there's going to be a pop-up sale for the college on Tuesday, and I have a bunch of clothes to sell already from just having some. And I was like, you know what? Was always kind of interested in it, and I was like, I think this is the time to do it. And then just sell them at that fair, try to make some of the money back, and then I can just start making more t-shirts, doing anything like that, because it's expensive so far. It's expensive so far because I've bought like 12 blank t-shirts. That's like $100 right there for just t-shirts. Bought all the screens, all the ink, all the other stuff. That was like another $100. And then just trial and error this last like whole week has been just
So you're actually screen printing?
Yeah.
Are you? So you wipe the ink on and stuff? Good for you, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's super fun. It's just like there's so many little things you have to figure out before you actually start like making stuff look okay.
Yeah.
So do you have to order the screens or do you make the screen?
You can make them. I just order them.
Okay.
Because you need like a staple gun to staple the screen so it's tight.
Yeah.
And for convenience, like I probably could have bought all that stuff and made them for myself. But for convenience, I just bought them.
That's awesome. That's really cool, Isaac.
It actually is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know how it goes.
I will. I was trying to do some earlier today. It's like a complicated process because it's like you have to first clean the screen, and then you got to put this blue stuff on it, and the blue stuff cannot touch any light or it starts to get exposed already. So then you got to let that sit for like 3-4 hours. After that's done, you put your picture on top of it, you put a light on top of it, and it burns through. But if you put it in for me, it works at like 5 minutes. But if I put it in for 7 minutes, I basically just ruined the whole screen. I got to restart from the beginning. And so it's just like this long process of figuring out what to actually do to make it work and then get it working. And so today I was able to print my first one.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
It's exciting though.
That's awesome. Was it the logo of Green Day's really big album called Dookie?
It was not. There actually is the record. My friend has her record and it's right there, but I'll show you what the design was.
Okay.
It's probably borderline illegal, I'm thinking.
Well, don't show it if you're gonna get in trouble.
I don't think so. No, it's just it's this guy from Snoopy, but he's wearing a state shirt.
Oh, go Beavers!
And that's it. Go Reggie Redbird.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
So it's pretty exciting.
You should put that on a hat.
Step by a time. We gotta get shirts. Hopefully sell the shirts. We can't jump to hats right away.
No, you will soon. You will soon.
Yeah, and you'll get an order from this really awesome podcast called Prattle Brews.
Yeah. Jason will order 18 of them from you.
If he gets his $10 million, he'll take the whole.
So what's interesting, Isaac, you are at Illinois State and you are studying quantum physics.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to take that and then go into elementary education, right?
Yes.
So tell me, what drew you to elementary education?
I think a lot of things. I think since I was little, I always had like being a teacher as like an option that I wanted to do that I thought would be nice. And I think just seeing, especially over the last few years, I was kind of scared with kids being on their phone more and how that would translate to teaching. But they're actually making these like magnetic phone pocket thingies. You put your phone in and then they lock it with a magnet when you start your shift or start your day at school. And at the end of the day, then they'll unlock it for you. And so that's what my little sister does. And it really she doesn't really seem to care about it. But I didn't want to teach high schoolers. Just going to high school, seeing how many people it's like angsty teenagers versus people that are just working early in the morning till whatever to deal with teenagers.
Yeah.
And so there's a little bit of tension there. And just doing with younger kids, I feel like you get more of the fun of teaching. Like you play games and show movies and I don't know, I feel like it's more influential. Like I have a lot more better memories of just like grade school doing dumb projects than high school, and it's just like a bunch of grumpy people everywhere.
Yeah, it's true.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah.
One of my favorite teachers, this is cool that you're doing this because I can see your personality would do really, really well. You have a lot of patience and you bond well with people and you're very friendly. One of my favorite teachers did everything hands-on, and I learned the most from that class. It was my physics class, and I loved it. We'd go out and make boats, we'd make mousetrap cars, we'd blow things up, we'd drop stuff off bleachers. It was really fun. You'd be really good at that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My alarm just went off on my watch.
Sarah has a hot date, so we're gonna have to excuse Sarah. Can I
Yeah, I usually set alarms on my watch for that.
I want to go too.
Yeah, we'll all go. Hey, Sarah.
Who's this guy?
He sure does look handsome. Oh, it's me.
Yeah. Are you dating him or am I?
Isaac,
Yes.
actually, you're welcome this next question. You are welcome to
Mhm.
pass this question to anybody here in the group.
Okay.
Okay? Be ready.
Mhm.
Would you rather sneeze glitter
Mhm.
or burp confetti? Are
See,
you
I
going to
thought-
take that question or are you going to pass it?
Jeez.
Sneeze glitter or cough confetti?
Burp confetti.
Burp confetti. I'm gonna take the confetti. I'll just
Yeah.
answer that. I think I'm gonna take the confetti.
Any day.
Glitter it's horrible. I do
Yeah.
not like glitter. It's just bad. And sneezing that horrible. I can't
caught in
imagine
all your
glitter anywhere
sinuses.
worse.
Yeah, that
than
might
when
hurt a little bit.
Yeah, I
A little
don't.
rough.
Confetti, it's at least I don't know. Like, I feel like you can eat confetti. Like, if you really wanted to, you could eat it. So like, it's not the worst. Glitter is just like it gets on everything, and just imagine like how strong your sneezes are. You're just painting your room with glitter. And there's
Yeah.
nothing you can do. It's just you're not gonna be able to get it out of the floor or the wall. It's just gonna
No.
be there.
You might as well just go with it. Like, it's there. Meh.
Yeah, you gotta just live with it. It's just-
Man.
It's like when Milo, my dog, decides he's mad at me and wants to go number 2 on the floor. Meh, it's there.
Exactly.
That's what you should have done when the lady ran into the bathroom and ran out. It's
Whatever.
there.
All right. This is I think your alarm went off because we're up on time. Is that what it is, Sarah?
Yeah, I gave a
Yeah.
5-minute cushion. He said like 35 minutes.
So that was a really confusing notification.
I understood it.
Yeah, because I said earlier, I said I'm
There was a
gonna
heads
set
up.
a 30-minute timer on my watch.
I said.
All right. Well, all right. I chose not to listen and understand. Isaac, final question.
Just
What
all
do you-
random questions.
It's not a dumb question. It's a totally
He said
serious
random, not
question.
dumb.
Yeah.
It's a very random one. I won't lie on that one. Final question: If this episode that we
Uh-huh.
just did of Prattle Pros,
Yep.
Jason, Pros.
Oh.
We'll start again. If this episode of Prattle Pros,
Prattle Bros.
okay, were the only thing left on Earth after the apocalypse. So an apocalypse, everything's dead, everything's gone.
Apocalypse.
And all of a sudden, way down the road, an ancient alien civilization comes and finds this podcast.
In
What?
Antarctica.
No, because we won't be in Antarctica.
Because we're going to flip on our side.
Well, yeah, unless magnetic field flips and stuff. What do you hope that alien civilization takes away from this particular podcast?
It's gonna
Think
be
about
an
everything we've
That is-
talked about.
That it's better to burp confetti glitter. If anything, I don't know how these aliens operate. They could be doing the opposite. But
Like
they need to fix it.
inhaling
No.
glitter.
Like they're sneezing the glitter. They need to figure out that that's not the way to do it.
Okay, so that's going to be the takeaway.
No, I think they're gonna go. How do you win in a game where everything just bounces and falls down?
What?
Yeah.
What's bouncing?
One-on-one basketball game with the alien.
I
Winner
like
takes
my
the game.
basketball one-on-one with as little dribbling as possible.
All right. Oh, Isaac.
Oh wait, I forgot something.
No, I
about that
didn't.
joke.
I didn't mean to say Isaac. Jason, well, what do you want that as civilization to take away from this? This is probably the most educational podcast our listeners have had. They're
I
probably
love
like,
this. I love this.
man, I learned so much from these guys. We should subscribe.
Well, as soon as they got here, I want them to
Like
know.
and subscribe.
I want them to know first about the all the germs, and then second that they're gonna have to be like a midget at a funeral. They're gonna have to keep on their toes.
I don't remember talking about anything like that. Okay.
What? And that's Jason. Jason's the co-host.
You need to get like some radio like stings.
Should we break for commercial right now? And now, from a word from our sponsor, Jason, how to be a doofus.
Yeah, doofus.
Doofus. Isaac, thanks for coming, man.
We should just
Thank
have
you
a
guys
whole
for having
episode where
me.
Sarah insults me. You
What?
doofus. It's just like 40 minutes of Sarah insulting me. Everything I say.
Isn't that pretty much every softball game that we all go to?
Yeah.
We just sit there and just rant on you.
Are you still talking?
Hey, Jason's here. Good. Now we have somebody to give a hard time to. Isaac, thanks for coming, man. Thanks
Thank
for
you-
joining us.
thank
It
you
was
for
good
having
talking to
me.
you.
Yeah.
We will probably push end here in just a minute,
Okay.
and then it's probably the screen's going to go dark, and then we're going to have some credits show up,
Okay.
and then Jason's going to take a little sip of water, and I'm just rambling now.
That means you need to go.
Put the runtime up.
Yeah. All right.
Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and thank you for watching.
Yeah. We
Like
gotta
and
start doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't do that ever.
All right.
We might appreciate that. We don't really know.
Isaac, go have fun tonight.
I
Thanks for
will.
joining us.
Thank you for having me. It was
Yeah.
nice seeing
Bye,
everybody.
Isaac.
Bye, Isaac.
Thank you.
See you later. We're going to break for a commercial.
Okay.
No, you're good. You're good. So that was 30 minutes with Isaac. What do you guys think?
Win, win, win. All we do is win.
Isaac's a pretty good
No
dude.
matter what.
Yes, he
He's
is.
a pretty good dude. He's very
He's
humble.
excellent.
He's very kind.
Yes.
He's funny.
He
Yes, he's funny.
he's very funny. Yeah. He's got a very witty. But the thing with Isaac that I really like is he will listen like to what's going on before he talks. Like he observes, and this is what's going to make him really good at teaching or being a husband or whatever because he listens. I've learned that I don't listen. No comment.
Creak, creak.
No comments.
Chirp, chirp.
I learned that you guys shut up and listen to me. It works best.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's funny. That is funny. So some things coming up with us. What's the biggest thing coming up here over the next few?
Well, we got to get Candace on coming up pretty soon so we can learn about the Thunderbirds.
So Candace was we're still on
Yeah,
this episode, just so you guys know.
yeah.
I didn't end it. Yeah, we're still talking.
Yeah,
Candace was the senior manager.
she was chief master sergeant, the highest enlisted rank, and she was a representative for the enlisted maintenance troops who worked on the Thunderbirds
That's awesome.
for the commander. Yeah,
That's awesome.
she'll tell you more about that.
And then coming up, we also have another guest scheduled. She lives in Houston, Texas. Is that right? You're nodding your head like I just said something that was correct.
No, that's Elon Musk. Yeah,
No, Elon Musk doesn't live in Texas. It's
he's
Houston.
just one of your softball coaches,
It's
right?
Austin.
No.
He probably, I don't know where Elon Musk lives. Elon Musk isn't a coach for softball.
No,
Who
I'm
lives in
changing.
Texas that you're talking to?
Who's the guest that you know? I forget her name.
Oh, Kelsey. No,
Yeah,
she
Kelsey.
goes. She's a teacher at GCU. She's a head of all instructor training.
How does she teach at GCU if she lives in Houston?
She doesn't. She lives here.
Oh, did she just move?
No, she's lived here for like 47,000 years.
Wow.
She was primordial.
She's immortal.
Speaking of which, so I have some history for you guys. There is something that was found, a petrified book. And this book, it has a cover, a binding, pages, and it's petrified. And this is throwing the scientific community kind of for a loop because the piece dates back 300,000 years.
So is that oh I know who that is.
It's not a who, a book is an object.
I know, but I know who left it there.
Oh, who?
I don't know. You have to talk to the lady who gives the UFO tours. We're going up there to Sedona to do the UFO tour.
What are you looking at? You're like looking off somewhere.
I'm looking at her screen.
What? Why don't you look at your own so it looks like we're talking? There you are.
No, I like looking at that screen.
Oh my gosh. Here, let me do what you do. Hey guys. Having a conversation over here.
Doesn't it look cool? We looking that way?
Yeah, it does.
Here, I'll just do back and forth. So anyway.
Okay, so there's a lady. What are
Yeah.
you saying?
She's a lady.
Why don't we
And-
talk? Hey,
In Sedona. She's gonna give us a UFO tour before we do the ghost tour.
oh, this is in Sedona. So Jason's got a man trip planned for us, and
Oh no, everyone's going to this one. The van trip is Vandenberg.
oh yeah, we're gonna go to Vandenberg Air Force Base and watch not a starship, a Starlink launch.
Me, you, and Logan.
Yeah, Logan's gonna go.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're flying Logan out
Fun.
there.
What? Why can't he ride with us?
Yes, he's boring. He's gonna fly out there. I'm just kidding. But
Logan's gonna smash you like a peanut.
this woman claims 300,000 years ago exactly was when our species landed here, and we had a far better technology advantage back then. But then the lizard people took over.
Oh, it's this kind of a tour.
Yeah. But it's really cool.
Lizard people or
It's an alien species.
I thought it was salamander.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
the lizard people are a species that are shape-shifting,
Yeah.
and they can shape-shift into any object. So there's the grays, there's the Adirondacks, which are blonde hair, blue eyes, really tall aliens, and they're super nice. The grays are not so nice, so just stay away from the grays.
Yeah, the war is on right now, and the Greys are about to lose.
Yeah,
That's
And
what she
they-
says.
and they have special rings.
Wow.
So if you have a car break-in, it's probably because one of those aliens have a ring that gets them into any car they want.
She'll go through the whole thing.
Is it just a car, or can they get into a house or anything they want?
Just
anything?
cars. Just
Oh.
cars. Just don't
Everything
stay
in
in
the
your car.
world.
Oh,
They.
This sounds made up already.
No, you'll see. they have the pointers that go pretty out into space, and this echoes really bad, but the pointer goes out into space, and you'll see all these like alien type ships taking off, landing, doing things that our planes can't do.
okay.
Oh, like dumping fuel and wait, no, our planes can.
Yeah, they can do that, but these will just change direction. Like they'll be going like something on like you're playing Galaga or something, and all of a sudden change the direction back. That's what they do without like a winding turn and all that kind of stuff. So you'll see it.
Interesting. I'm
Yeah.
sure Sarah is really excited for that one, aren't you, Sarah?
Mm-hmm.
And that's followed by the ghost tour.
Yeah.
That's where we talk to the ghosts.
Tell everybody about the ghost tour. Like
Oh, the
from
ghost
start to
tour's cool.
finish. Start to finish. Tell everybody about that.
And it's super cool. Like we go on a tour store.
Ghost store?
Yeah,
I'm
I meant to
sure
say,
this,
the echo is
everybody
killing
listening,
me. I can't talk.
there is no echo.
And mine there is. It's awful.
No, there's no echo.
It's all imagination, Jason.
It's the one that you guys have heard about where no one wanted to be around me because I kept asking the ghost dumb questions.
Yeah.
No,
about
but you need to
toilets and
explain it for the
stuff.
people.
Yeah.
The people that are listening to this, they have no clue what you're talking about. So
Yeah.
explain it to them
I
like
like
they want to go and you're trying to sell them something.
No, I want to leave them in the dark. It's like, hey, listener, check this out.
Ha.
Do your laugh too. All three of us. Yay!
So for everybody listening, this is so hard to be the lead host sometimes. It's like pulling teeth. I should have been a dentist. Oh.
No.
Hey, Jason, we should start a podcast. Okay, Clay, and you can be the lead host. And I'm not going to answer anything logically.
But Jerome,
Anyway,
Jerome's in an old copper town, and there's this huge mine, and so many people have died there. It went through the Spanish flu, all that kind of, and so they give you these I forget what they're called, but you can actually speak to ghosts through these things.
oh, cool.
And so they will give you little tidbits of information. They'll answer very quickly. It's not like full sentences or anything like that. But usually one-liners and things like that is what you'll get back from them.
So it's
So
like
give us
some
an
sort
example.
of recording device or something?
It's
Kind of?
It's basically a radio that goes through all the stations,
Okay.
and as it does that, it can pick up on the energy when they're trying to talk to you.
Okay.
All the different frequencies. So that's why every once in a while you'll pick up a station, but Jerome's like 30 miles from anywhere. So it's rare that you pick up a radio station.
Right. Okay.
So Jerome was a booming town years ago, but it's down to like 400 people that live there. But it's more of it's got little shops, and the place becomes like a ghost town at like 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the ghost tours take place after that. They do have one hotel there that's really haunted. That a lot of people will stay at to have experiences, but
Weird.
the whole town is haunted. It's just so many people died there.
Yeah. We've been there. It's been a really long time though. Long time.
Yeah, the only thing I remember is the sandwich was good that I ate.
In Jerome?
Yeah, at a cafe.
It was kind of like on the side of the mountain. I remember walking up
Yeah,
all
it
these
is.
steps.
The whole
Yeah.
city. There was a landslide, and the whole city kind of went down the mountain. You could see the jail like split in half
Yeah.
because it was sliding down on the rock slide there. So the whole city, they rebuilt a lot of it, so it's not like what it was, where a rock slide originally. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a cool drive out there, and it
Yeah.
goes to answer your questions. And it did answer my toilet question.
So tell everybody about that toilet question.
We were at the old school, so where they used to do the theater, it had the basketball court. We're talking like 1920s. I think 1906 it was built. Old high school. And they had garbage everywhere on the floor itself, and there was a toilet sitting there on the floor. And I pointed down there and I said, "Hey, ghost, did you guys use that toilet while you were alive?" And one ghost came in, "No."
And then you never spoke to another one because everybody's like, the ghosts are probably in their dimension or wherever they are. Nobody talked to that guy. He's a doofus.
Yeah.
It's like that little girl when I got her. "Do you like birds?" And she's, "Yes." And I said, "Do you like the red ostrich gigantigore monster bird?" And nothing, didn't hear anything.
She's probably carrying a bag or something. She probably threw the bag on the floor and said, "What a dummy." He must be on Prattle Pros. All right, let's wrap this thing up. We are way over time. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Later.
Thanks for prattling with us on the Prattle Pros. This podcast is a production of Clayton Bowen and Jason Smith. Copyright 2024, present Prattle Pros. All rights reserved. Any reproduction or distribution of this show without express permission is prohibited. Unless, of course, you're sharing it with your grandma, then we'll allow it. Got something to prattle about? Hit us up via email at prattlepros@gmail.com. And don't forget to follow and review wherever you get your podcasts. Until next time, keep it weird, keep it prosy, and remember, you're never too old for a good laugh. Ha 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 ha!
Friday be groovy. I didn't even begin to read that. Of course it wasn't a question for you, Mr. Pants in the pool. It is something only Sarah can bring me to her side. And remembrance, that question to Sarah is reminiscent of that time I didn't make it to the bathroom and shot all over myself.